Okay, let's make a card. I'm using one stamp set today, Simply Said. This could be any sentiment stamp you want. You guys just know that's what I use. And then I'm using Secret Sea because I love this color. Isn't that a gorgeous navy blue? Dark, dark, dark navy blue. And then everything else I'm using is just paper. Now, I did use basic white for the inside of the card. But if you're like me, you have a ton of designer series paper. And so this sketch today, this is all about using pretty paper that you own, but just haven't cut into. This is all the beautiful gallery designer paper, everything I'm using. So I cut 3 strips, 1x4. There's the back side of that. Boy, it was hard not to use that paper, but I needed 3 pieces, 1x4. Then this is what I'm going to, it's the exact same paper, but this is what I'm going to use for the sentiment. And let me go ahead and do that real quick, get that out of the way. Now, I will let you know that in the instructions, guys, I said just cut this strip 1/2 inch by, I probably said 3. And then you're going to just use your scissors to banner notch the ends. But I just bought this punch. Woo, that's really shiny. I just bought this punch. I forgot what it's called. I think it's the banner punch. And I thought, oh, this will be easy. So I'm just going to use this. Now, remember, when you have punches like this, if you can line it up and then turn it upside down and punch it with your hand flat, that's actually better, but on camera, it's really hard for me to do that. So I'm going to do it this way and just make sure that you have your thumbs on both sides. You've got the bottom of the punch supported and then just punch down. And the reason why that's important is over time, if you do it this way a lot, ooh, got something caught in here. I'll clean that up later. Anyway, over time, your punch will start to like slide a little bit because it's not on a flat surface, and then it will get harder and harder to punch. I mean, it just has to move like less than a 32nd of an inch. Ooh, I can't get that off of here. Hold on. Whoa, there we go. And so just keep that in mind when you're using punches. Just kind of like a baby, kind of support it at the bottom, support it at the neck, and then punch, and you'll be good. You'll have no issues with your punches. Okay, so let me go back to this. Now, this is the, again, same paper, Beautiful Gallery, and this is actually just the back side, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue this down because I only gave myself 1/8 of an inch, and you guys know how great I am at lining things up. I could have easily done this more, but I didn't want more. I guess that's a good way to put it. I didn't want to. Okay, so we're just going to glue that down. I'll let that dry. And then for someone who doesn't like to do things straight and is straight line impaired, this card sketch is a little challenging for me, but if I can do it, you can do it. And again, these are just the same designer paper cut 1x4 inches. You just need 3 of them. So you can see how you can really make good use of your designer paper, which if you're going to cut into it, you want to do well with it. Actually, that one has a little goober on it. So let me, when I put it in the card, am I still on camera? Okay. I should be good. All right. So I'm going to lay that down. And I'll use this one that I kind of bent one of the corners. I'll put that down. You want about 1/4 of an inch in between. So that's not a whole lot. And then let me put this one down. And actually, I need to move this one over because I went a little bit too far in between the first and second one. So now we're going to put this on, and I am probably going to surprise you, but I am just going to use adhesive. I'm not going to use Stampin' Dimensionals because remember, I've been saying lately that I'm trying not to have more than one level on my card. Sometimes you have to, because let's be honest, it needs a little bit of depth. But I'm just going to put this down. I think this would also make a good masculine card, like a good masculine birthday. Okay, we're almost done. Now we're just going to put on, and yes, this is super simple, and that is the purpose in the creative living room, is to give you a sketch that you can use supplies that you already own and that you can make multiples and then actually send those cards. Because I don't know about you, but right now I've got more cards in my craft room than I should. Those that should have all been sent. And that's kind of my goal, is to give us all a purpose. That's what pen pals are for. That's what the card shower room is for. We're making these gorgeous cards and we need to send them out. Okay. So that's our first card. That's our card sketch. Very subtle, very easy, very calm. And then I'm going to always make multiples of that sketch. Today, I took my cheat sheet list off here. Today, I only did 3. And in the creative living room, you will get tutorials for all of these, even though they're pretty much the same. You might want to know what supplies I used, although I'm hoping you'll use supplies you already own. That is our goal. But this is the absolutely gorgeous, lovely, and beautiful designer paper. Oh, you guys know I love this one. This is gold foiling, and this is all the same paper. I use Calypso Coral and Petal Pink, and then I just did a happy birthday down here with the same stamp set. So very simple. I absolutely love these colors. Wow. This paper, right off the bat, I ordered 2 packages of, because I knew I was going to use it a lot. And then I took this sketch, right? And I turned it on its head like this, just like I did on this one. So you can see that it could go this way or this way. And then I wanted to add a different element to it. And this is the Easter basket, because I love this little Easter bunny. I think he's so cute. This is the Easter Joy paper. It's a different kind of paper. I kind of want to warn you about this paper. It's uber thick. It's very shiny. And the reason why is they wanted the paper to also be used for 3D items, because at Easter, we like to make little baskets and stuff like that. Like, 'cause there's a die in the Easter that cuts the basket. You guys probably saw that in the Step It Up stamping. Oh, by the way, in the Step It Up stamping, in the creative living room, you will get all the tutorials in there for free. And I'm going to go back and put all the past ones that I have. So if you are in the creative living room each week, you'll also get a free Step It Up stamping tutorial. Okay. Isn't that fun? And again, just the little bunny colored in with bubble bath, and super easy, super duper easy. So there you go, my friends. You can take one sketch and make 3 totally different cards. But I think these all really look different. You've got a masculine, you've got a bright birthday, and you've got a fun holiday card. So very quick and easy. You can make these, trust me, I know, because I did it. You can make these in a hurry. Okay, let me turn my camera over. You guys have been so patient. Thank you. Okay, friends, if you have any other questions, let me know. Have a great day. And if you go out today and mail a card to someone, will you let me know in the comments? That would make me so happy. I will talk to you later, guys. Bye.